Bus Depot Survival, Farm Survival, and Town Survival. Those were 3 maps that we got in Black Ops 2 Zombies that were just fragments of the bigger map, Transit. But why did they stop doing this? There's so many maps that came out past Transit that could have worked for such cooler, smaller zombie maps. Everyone gives Transit a lot of hate just because it's Transit, you know, we already know what's up with it. But everyone gives Town Survival so much praise because it's such a fun, simple zombies map. And let me agree, I like it a lot too. It's a really great, fun zombies map. But no one past then has ever thought, you know, Dreisendracht might be a little bit more fun if there was a separate map that was just a smaller section of the map. Or maybe like a map like Zetsubo. Maybe if we just held off these certain areas, this would be a really fun survival map. Or same thing with Gorod and all these other maps. No one has ever thought that, I feel like. I've never seen anyone ever express their ideas of, hey, this spot right here in this map would be a sick, small survival map. I want more of those again in Black Ops 5. Black Ops 5 Zombies could probably benefit way more from having more survival maps, but just in the same map, but a smaller section. For example, Dreisendracht would be a really cool survival map of just the Bastion and the 2 courtyards, like in the left and right, and the pack punch is right in the Bastion, and maybe turn the trap off because that'd be kind of unfair to use, or however they would like to do it, and leave the Wonder Spears on. They could do that for a survival map there. Slap some perks wherever the frick you want. It's a survival map, doesn't matter. Put a Wonder Fizz wherever. I think that'd be a really fun survival map. Same thing with Gorod Krovi. Just without the spawn, you have the power room and the armory and the infirmary. So just those 3 sections, a really small map, tight quarters. That'd be really fun. It's like a Bus Depot type of thing, you know? Put Pack-a-Punch, I don't know, somewhere in the freaking map. It really would be fun. I think we need more of those in the future because people complain about like maps like being too in-depth, too much going on. Oh, you need the shield in every map. It's a crutch thing. You need to do this and that. A lot of things you gotta remember. But if we had simpler, smaller zombie maps like Town Survival was, which was just a basic bare-bones survival. You had your 4 perks plus stamina up and tombstone. Pack-a-Punch is right there. The box. 2 box spawns. That's it. Only two doors to open, I'm pretty sure. 3 doors to open. And that's it. If we could get a smaller survival map like that in other games in the future and other maps, I think people would enjoy that a lot more because then you wouldn't have to put the shield in those maps. You wouldn't have to have gobblegums or whatever in the maps. I mean, obviously there could be an option there if you'd like, but you don't need to have maps like that. You can have maps like Bus Depot and Farm Survival where there is no Pack-a-Punch. You're just straight surviving with the box and perks. Stuff like that. Or do like Bus Depot. No frickin' perks at all. You're just surviving. I think maps like that could totally work again in the future, and it's such a shame we didn't see any of that in Black Ops 3 or 4. Because Black Ops 2, maps like Bus Depot, where there was just quick revive, I'm pretty sure, was a tough map. You know, you had the 2-hit system, which means you just die insanely quick. But imagine seeing Bus Depot with just quick revive again, as hard as it was, but with Black Ops 3 or 4, a map like that where it's a lot difficult to survive, and you only have the box. I would love to see stuff like that again in Black Ops 5 if they even want to do it then. I hope they do. Treyarch, come on. I give you a lot of good ideas. This is another good one right here. Come on, come on. It'd be really good. I think people would really enjoy that. It'd be way better too, instead of having to hop on a map like, let's say, Zetsubo, right? Zetsubo takes like 10-15 minutes to really set up until you get the power on. Well, you can just hop into a basic survival map where it's just both sides, laboratory A and B, and then the middle section, but you can't go inside the base and you can't go towards spawn. That's it. Simple, small survival map would be a lot more fun. I'd be like, hey, let's hop in here for like 15 minutes before I go to work, or let me just go here before I go to school, or whatever. That'd be super fun, and I wish we would see more of that. I wish we would have saw more of that with Black Ops 3. Like I was saying, Dreisendracht, the Bastions in the courtyard, like I just said with Zetsubo with the 2 labs, Gorod Krovi, power room, and then just the 2 infirmary and armory. Revelations, so many awesome ideas for Revelations. You could literally just have each island be its own survival map. That'd be so sick. You have the central hub of Noct. Just do Noct Remastered, but in Revelation style, so it's the same layout and all that. Just throw up perks everywhere, put a freaking Wonder Fizz, do whatever you want. That looks so freaking cool, man. Imagine playing a survival map of the island of Shangri-La and Dreisendracht and Kino. You start on Shang, that's where you spawn in. You work towards Dreisendracht, there's the box. You work towards Kino, where the pack punch is, and you can you maybe use a teleporter. I don't know, whatever they would like to do for that. Imagine that. That'd be so cool. Or you start in Origins, and you spawn in Origins in like the scuffed spawn room that's there, where the Wonder Spear thing is there. You spawn there, you make your way towards the end of Mob, and the cap's here, Pack-a-Punch. That'd be so cool. Small survival maps like that would be so sick. Verrucht would be kind of weird because it's just Verrucht. But you could slap Pack-a-Punch, or maybe not. Like I said, you could do maps where you don't have Pack-a-Punch. That would be so cool. I would love to see stuff like that with Black Ops 5. Blood the Dead, another good map. In Grief mode, they had just a cell block. Imagine doing that for a survival map. You have just a cell block at the top, just like in Grief. Pack-a-Punch is right there. You can't use a gondola or anything, just a cell block. That would be so freaking cool. Also, like in Grief, with Buried. In Buried, when you play Grief, it's just the whole town. You can't go in the witch house. You can go up to where, like, Quicker Vibe is and regular Buried. But imagine just cutting that area off entirely and it's just the town. That would be cool. Buried Town Survival? That would be really freaking cool. Another great example that a custom map they just did recently. Die Rise Roof. Imagine if you could just do Die Rise, but you surviving on the freaking, like, the main roof with the dragon. That would be so freaking cool. This custom map did it very well. It's just a simple thing. 2 layers, or 2 floors. The top floor where you spawn, and then the freaking bottom floor right below it, where the elevators are to get perks and Pack-a-Punch. Why don't they do that again? Why did they stop doing it after Transit? They could have done that for other maps as well in Black Ops 2. Maybe Origins, where you're just in no man's land. Origins, no man's land only. That would be so freaking cool. But we never saw any more of that after Transit. It was just only Transit where they did those maps. And I would love to see more of that in Black Ops 5. Treyarch, listen to me. If you're hearing me, please do that. That'd be super freaking sick. But that's it for the video. Let me know your thoughts on this. I don't want to stretch this video past 10 minutes. There's no point. So if you happen to enjoy this video, hit a like. If you watched this far, subscribe. I appreciate you guys all watching. I almost didn't make this video, but here I am. Because I'm really passionate about this idea, and I really love to see more of this in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Take care. Much love and appreciation to each and every one of you. And yeah, have a good one. Goodbye.